My name's Greg Coachman, originally from Brooklyn, New York. I started off boxing when me and some of my friends, we went to a boxing gym in the neighborhood in West Philadelphia. One of the coaches took a liking to me, so I stuck with it. I boxed as an amateur as a teenager. I found Unite through Instagram, so I dropped in one day. I took a class, and it reminded me a lot of conditioning drills we did growing up as boxers. So we did a lot of cardio. It came with the training. But our weight training was more circuit training to concentrate on strengthening our muscles to prevent injury. I decided to be a coach later on because it was just something that I really wanted to be involved with. My goal in fitness is to bring more people into it that aren't aware that there's a home and place for them. In the studio environment, everyone's a family. The instructor and coaches are there to coach you along and actually be specific with their guidance. So yeah, that's my goal, to bring more people in fitness that possibly would have never found it before.
Living in New York City after college, big corporate jobs, and just found there was so much waste and so little impact. So I quit. I traveled around the world for a year, and that's where I really found my mission. And it was really to help people become happier, more successful with holistic fitness and lifestyles. I grew up playing football and rugby, and that's where I just learned that team sports have all the elements you need. I founded Unite because I saw fitness was so siloed. It was just spinning classes, just lifting, just yoga. Nothing really combined them all, yet you need them all. Also, I found gyms were just lacking connection. I just didn't feel anything, so I wanted one place that brought it all together. Another thing that has happened in these 12 years has been Philadelphia's gotten fitter, and so now we push to get people to the next level. I think it's stood the test of time because we just use timeless movements. Running, biking, lifting. People are always going to do those things.
My name is Gerald. You can call me G, one letter, one sound. Born in North Philly, raised in West Philly. Actually worked at a commercial gym. I was a overnight maintenance front desk person, but at the time I'm a dad, so I had to provide for my kids. So the best thing I could provide for them is a healthy father. So I got committed to the gym when I turned 33. My dad, when he turned 35, he got diagnosed with kidney failure. And I told myself, when I turned 35, I want to be in the best shape of my life. My first Unite class made me realize I had a lot more potential in my body. No matter how many times I took the class, I always kept getting matched with the same challenge, but that's the beautiful part about it. Fitness is very personal. Take advantage of it. Do what you gotta do now so that way your future can be so much stronger. You go to work for somebody else, you making them shine, but when you go to work for yourself in the fitness world, you're making yourself shine. And then the thing about you shining, it shines on everybody else.
My name is Juliette Root, and I'm from New York City. When I first started at Unite, I had come from a pretty broken place. When I was 16, my dad passed away of a massive heart attack, and that really motivated me to stay healthy and start eating well and exercising and teach other people how to do the same. And when I found Unite, it really helped me to transform my mentality. I would just come out feeling stronger and more capable. I was by no means an athlete growing up. The fastest speed I went on the treadmill was 6 miles per hour, and now I am running 13 miles per hour. The heaviest dumbbells I used were 15 pounds, and now I'm using 50 pounds. It's all a journey when it comes to your health and wellness, and it really has no destination. You just have to keep putting one foot in front of the other. I would say make your health and wellness the priority, because I know that when I am in a good space, mentally and physically, then everything else in my life can fall into place.
My name's Mackie Root from King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. After college, I was burnt out. My body was broken down. I would drive by Fusion every night, and they have these bright red lights. I had never done any type of group fitness before, and immediately fell in love. It brought me back to my team sports days. I remember when I was playing college baseball that we would have to start off the year with a 1 mile run. I've gone from dreading the 1 mile run to running full marathons. The basis has always been strength training. People talk about the runner's high. I never knew what that felt like until maybe soon after I ran my first Broad Street run. For me, really consistency is the biggest factor. Not every workout has to be this crazy heroic effort. Just get out there and go. You can have your lighter days, your recovery days. You have to think of the bigger picture.
What's good? My name is Malik. I'm from DC. So track became my focus, and I just loved it because it was all about you. You ran your own race, the times were your own, and it was all about pushing yourself every single time to get faster. If there was, a mistake that you made, that mistake was on you every time, and so it kind of enforced that supreme accountability, because being identical triplets, we were as equal as you can be. And so if he ran the time, I can run that time. And so from there, it was just, all right, who's gonna beat the next one? Who's gonna beat the next one? And so the competitive nature between me and my brothers is probably what really instilled the most discipline in me. So I love the Unite workout because it shows everybody that they're an athlete, regardless of their ability. It shows you're a lot stronger than you think you are, and the coaches always are able to give you that extra push. When it comes to working hard and just kind of bettering yourself, it doesn't take any special skill or ability to work hard. You don't have to look a certain way. You can be absolutely anybody, but the most important thing is to show up every single time that you get yours.
Hey, my name's Morgan Dowd. I'm from Morristown, New Jersey. I was a competitive cheerleader from age 12 to age 20. We won the World Championship back in 2008. When I was a sophomore in college, I got injured, and that's what took me out of cheerleading completely. I began taking weight loss pills, spending hours on the elliptical in the gym. Unfortunately, that plan to stay in shape spiraled into a completely full-blown eating disorder, which almost took my life by 2010. From there, I was in and out of recovery centers for about the next 4 or 5 years. Unite actually found me when I really needed it the most. To be honest, I was completely burnt out from the fitness scene and really just looking for a change. I'm not competing with the person next to me, but really working with them towards a common goal. I believe that fitness should make you feel empowered and strong. It should be something to celebrate, not something that you do as punishment, and mainly that one size does not fit all.
My name is Raina, and I am from Allentown, Pennsylvania. I actually didn't really get into fitness until after college. I was moving to Philly, and I figured what better way to start getting into it by running boot camps at the Art Museum. Competed twice, and while it was amazing to see how quickly I could change my body, recovery from the damage that you do in bodybuilding, the reverse dieting, the reverse training, you're trained to be extreme as a bodybuilder. And by coming to Unite, you're kind of untrained to be extreme. I'm getting cardio, I'm getting strength, and I'm getting recovery, and I'm done in an hour. Every little bit counts, and that's what I've learned along the way, is that consistency is key. Fitness has to be a lifestyle. It has to be more than just a trend. What works for you is not going to be the same as what works for someone else, and what works for you today is not going to be what works for you tomorrow.
My name is Jordan Hankins. I'm from Hershey, PA. I was fortunate to be moving at a young age. I used to crawl and climb on everything. My parents got me and my 3 younger brothers into soccer, and then in high school I played basketball and volleyball. But it was in college when I realized that movement was medicine for me, and post-college I got into personal training. So I tried Unite for the first time about 2 years ago, and the part I loved the most was just coming into the cardio room, and as soon as we started, you were dialed in. The trainers were super supportive, kept you in the right mindset. It felt like a community. Everyone was in it together. I love teaching people how to move so they can use that movement to learn new things between, general movement preparedness, but also sports-specific. Mindset may be the most important piece to reaching your full potential. So I think investing in a lot of self-care practices like working out or even going for a walk or writing starts with just accepting yourself as you are, where you are, and just being self-aware. Having the right attitude is going to get you a long way. And if you're willing to put in the effort, you'll go far.
My name's Shannon. I am from just outside Philadelphia in Westchester, PA. I was in the dancing community for pretty much my whole life. Not even a year after I started working out, I got into bodybuilding. It's very lonely. It's a really, really lonely sport. So I was looking for that sense of community in working out. Coming from CrossFit to doing the Unite workout, they're very similar to the extent of the intensity. Both places, you do stuff that you never thought you could do. You push yourself to that pain cave. You feel like your body is just gonna fail and your mind just has to take over, and it does. That's what I love about this place. Like, you could be having the worst day, you could be tired, but after you leave from coaching here, like, you're not in that mood. I used to be not who I am today. It's so crazy. Body image issues. I was very depressed, had really bad anxiety. It's sometimes I'm seriously just who the hell is this girl? Being happy definitely is a choice.